Welcome aboard. Staci.
No, I want to go home to my cats and my glitters.
Hutch.
I'm Blanket Man, and then I throw my arm towards her face.
This guy.
Why do you need this money so bad anyway? You two are like 4 years old. Is that a real gun? Oh, God, my foot!
Staci and Hutch. Say too much.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Another episode of Staci and Hutch Say Too Much.
Every time I hear that intro, it reminds me I've got to talk to the cats about gun safety. Ah,
Oh, that was National Sky.
keep putting. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell them anything.
I don't think kids or children or cats should have guns.
I think a lot of people in Florida should also not have guns.
Hmm.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be a tougher one to get done.
No, I
to be
know,
fair.
but
I think we
Florida
can get the
people-
guns away from the cats.
And the kids?
The Floridians, I don't know.
Okay.
They'll put up a
You and
fight.
I can start a campaign.
That's true. We'll go out there like panhandlers and we'll just say, please donate your guns.
Stace, I'd invite you to this campaign, but I know you'll be distracted by something shiny and be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm over here now.
There's so many sparkly things in Florida, on the old ladies especially.
Can I tell you
Yes.
how happy I was to walk into the lunchroom and see a baked potato bar?
Is that what's there today?
Yeah. And you only have like 25 minutes to grab it if you want it.
What are the options? What are the toppings?
Broccoli,
What?
cheese sauce, bacon. I'll get to that in a second. Sour cream, cheese, jalapenos, salsa, some other things, and chili.
Chili day. It's going to be gone by the time we get down there.
I don't know. Baked
Chili
potato.
goes.
Yeah, but
I-
they made 2 vats of it because
Yay. I love the chili
Ooh,
here.
I already had lunch, but that actually does sound.
is there a place? I remember in Florida there used to be a place when I lived there called Sweet Tomatoes.
Mhm.
And it was like just a salad bar, like a whole salad bar and they'd give you, you could get a baked potato if you wanted. You could load it up. We talked about this many, many years ago. Our boss took us to
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers in Eden Prairie or Edina. And let me tell you, heaven.
It was really good.
Nothing beats a good salad bar. Not saying it's healthy,
Right.
but nothing beats like a 50 plus option of toppings and lettuce and cheese and ranch and whatever have you. The next one I've been to which was good recently. I don't know if you guys did that. Steak and Ale had a really good salad bar too. That kind of matched Ruby Tuesdays.
yeah,
They had
I don't
pasta and
I don't remember if I ate there, but I think, didn't you enjoy
do you have the salad bar?
At what?
Steak and Ale for Nash's birthday.
You don't remember?
I don't. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I did get a salad. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I probably
didn't
did.
look at it,
It was
but
probably fine.
it was a good time.
Yeah, but I get happy when there's options of toppings.
Mhm. I'm more like at the ice cream bar.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
frozen yogurt's pretty good.
that was fun.
You're looking at something.
No, I'm remembering back to I thought it was a genius thing. I think I've told the story on here when I did the wine tasting drive for the Guy Fieri's CEO guy
Yeah.
or whatever, and he did this roast on this RV, but he did
Guy
mashed
Fieri
potato.
did?
No,
Oh.
no, the CEO, and he did mashed potato martinis. And he had
Oh.
these martini glasses, and each one had a perfect, almost expertly done, like
Whipped.
little whipped thing of
Mhm.
mashed potatoes. Then you went through and you put your toppings, and it was just a little
Oh,
thing to go. Oh, it was phenomenal.
God, we
Then
need
what a
more of those
fun-
places around here.
And what a fun way to eat mashed
martini
potatoes
glass?
in a
Oh.
martini glass with drizzly whatever of deliciousness.
It was so fun. I would have enjoyed one if he didn't yell at me for overcooking the roast.
Yeah, you overcooked it, right? Because you had to watch
I
it.
didn't know what I was doing.
But you had to watch it. Like you had to be the person because he was out messing around with Guy Fieri or whatever he was doing in the nude springs.
no, so
people
this is
might
why I
not-
shouldn't have told.
People might not know this story.
Well,
I don't know it.
Did you've heard it?
Have I?
Yeah, we've mentioned it a couple
I
times.
must have drifted out and started thinking
Well,
about
it was like
stuff.
when he first started, he's like, hey, I was nude in the hot springs with Guy Fieri.
Oh, the nude part I know, but I didn't know about the overcooking the roast. What?
Okay. So
before we
explain-
get sued, I was never in a nude hot spring with Guy Fieri.
Okay.
Guy Fieri part is totally different, but he got me set up with a job with the CEO of his company, which was what were the restaurants called? Johnny Garlic's, Tex Wasabi's,
Mhm.
and there was I think one more. And long story short was I took a job to drive the CEO, his girlfriend, and their friends around on a wine tasting thing. And they asked if I could drive an RV. And I said, I've never done that before. I would maybe try and find someone who can. They didn't. They said, you can do it. Great. When I show up, he says, you'll also be cooking a roast dinner for me and my fiance and our friends. while we're going in at a glass blowing place, and I'm going to propose to her in there. And I was like, he was under the impression that I had a career in a kitchen. I hadn't. I'd worked in restaurants. He was misinformed.
Oh, no.
So he gave me all these instructions. So I drove these people around all day, these drunk rich people, and then dropped them off at this glass blowing place. And then I had to I had to make the mashed potatoes. I had to make like all this stuff.
That's like baptism by fire.
It was horrific. And then basically at the end of it, I nailed everything except for the roast. I overcooked it. And he was pissed.
Oh, he was?
He was pissed.
But you know what?
It's like,
Staci says, kudos to you. You just did it, because what other choice did you have?
And it was because I did so well. And the guy yelled at me. They felt bad for me. They invited me to the hot springs, and I went to the hot springs with all of his rich friends. He didn't go.
Because he was too pouty.
Yeah, the rich friends bought me a room at the nude hot springs up north of Calistoga, California. And
did she say yes, by the way?
Yeah. She
Not
did.
until the roast was made. Then she was like, I'm calling this off.
She was like, this is disgusting.
Wait, so did they eat the roast at all or no?
Oh, yeah. Everybody ate.
The roast.
Yeah.
So they ate it anyway.
It was a little
dry?
overcooked. A little bit.
Okay.
It wasn't even that bad.
The middle was fine, I bet.
Yeah, it was perfectly fine.
Did you get nude at the springs or no?
I absolutely
You did?
Yeah, it was me and a bunch of it was an over 60 crowd.
Oh, so it wasn't people your age.
I didn't see anyone my age.
I bet they were
Were you getting hit on?
No, it was totally quiet. And it was later in the evening anyways, so it was there weren't
just
a ton of people.
Yeah.
It was me and I think like two older guys and one woman, and there were 3 pools and just hopped from pool to pool.
So how did you meet Guy Fieri then, and how did he get you the job with this guy?
After this situation, Guy Fieri did not give me the job with this guy. That's a total nother connection.
Yeah.
It was actually after the situation, the CEO hired me to be his driver and personal assistant, and I went to a company meeting at the Kendall Jackson Wine Factory. And Guy Fieri was doing a speech there, so I could listen to his speech. And then I went up to the boardroom, and Guy Fieri asked if he just have a few minutes with me, and we talked for like 45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, we bonded about both getting our GEDs.
Is there a moment where you're like, hey, I should try and get his number? You know, like, was there a moment where you're like, why? You're talking for 45 minutes. He's interested in you. Be like, hey, can we exchange contact info?
That's something I feel like he can
wrong.
do if he wants. I was just happy to even have a conversation with him. There would be no reason for me to have his number, in my opinion.
Connections. You know, he knows people.
Yeah, it didn't feel appropriate. I thought it was terribly nice that he sat down and had a chit chat with me. And if he would have been nice enough to exchange information, cool. But you
didn't want to be the one to initiate.
No, it was perfectly. I wasn't even thinking about that. I recall just enjoying the chat.
And there was no moment be like, hey, can you just tell me how to make a roast real quick just in case I need to use it in my future?
No kidding. No, I was pretty confident that was a one and done situation.
Okay.
I was hoping.
Funny.
Yeah.
Of all the jobs this guy has had, it's just been kind of crazy.
You have great stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of my 20s was trying to figure out what would
dipping
stick
a toe in any pool that comes your way.
yeah. Direct care household. I got poop in my eye.
What?
That was a scary thing.
I didn't know
Got a
you
whole
worked in
bunch of-
direct care.
Yeah, with elderly, significantly disabled, mentally handicapped people.
Aw.
Man, that's insane.
That's hard
There
work.
was one guy who would pleasure himself out in public, so we had to get him Mickey Mouse gloves
Oh my
and
God.
like tape
So-
gloves
so
onto
he
him.
wouldn't touch himself.
Yeah, and he would use the gloves even to. It was horrific. It was
Well,
horrific.
that work is super hard. I don't even know why. Because when I was in my early 20s, she's very lucky because
In radio.
she knew what she wanted and she just went for it. She
Right.
didn't have to do the scummy jobs that you and I had to do.
Sometimes radio is scummy.
So
Well,
that's
that's
the
true.
scummiest.
Yes. That's true. Yeah. So maybe she did. But yeah, when you're trying to figure out that whole, what do I want to do it after high school up
Yeah.
until about 23. Do different jobs, do different things, and find whatever sticks and what you like, because it's hard out there. And college isn't necessarily the be end all anymore.
Mm-mm.
Like
Yep.
you don't have to go to college to be successful anymore.
Nope, you don't.
You know?
That's why I hear stories about Cam and even my brother, who's like 22, 23. My brother's still going around trying to find something that inspires him. And when I was that age, I was the same way, because I never, coming out of high school, there's no guarantee that you know exactly this is my path.
Yeah.
I see Cam as like the same way. You're like, he's got to be doing something. But I don't blame. He's just getting out of high school. He's probably just wiping the film off of his eyes and just being
2.5 months
"Ah."
out of high school. You
Yeah.
know, he's enjoying the summer, and I think you should do that. I think, especially if you're going to college, enjoy that last summer. Like, yes, work if you want to work, make the money if you want to make
Yeah,
money.
you
if
need
you
money
have
to go out.
But that's your honestly, I wish I would have enjoyed my last summer.
I was just
break.
so ready to start everything.
I know, yeah.
I regret that.
Was it after high school? Did you just immediately?
I worked radio while I was in high school still.
Right.
And I remember in college, I was a senior taking all the really hard classes while I was doing a morning show by myself.
That's so weird.
I know.
That's so weird to me.
Well, that's what I was doing.
And it was awful.
Well,
I moved out at 16, kicked out at 16, and I had to have a full-time job because I had my own apartment at 16 while a junior in high school.
So
Can
you
you
would go to
imagine?
school.
I'd go to school. I had something called OJT. It was on-the-job training. And I had to go to school for the first 2 or 3 periods,
Mhm.
and the rest of the day was my full-time job. So I
Wow.
went to school period 1, 2, 3, because third was show choir, and I couldn't miss that.
No,
Couldn't miss that.
that's your ticket to the big time.
That is the ticket to the big time. And then after that, like around noon or whatever, I'd be able to leave and go to my full-time job at the TV station.
So you did a morning show and then went to school.
Yeah, I wasn't by myself all the time. Someone left and then they hired someone else. But
That's so weird. You both
I know.
simultaneously went to high school and also did radio.
Mhm.
That's bananas.
I did TV. I was better.
Oh,
I was better.
Yeah, I have a face for radio.
She was in.
We didn't have really a TV.
She got the free half-eaten donuts while I got the full-on pizza.
Yeah, Hutch was the Maury of Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah.
I wasn't on air though, so thank God. Can you imagine a 16 me? You've seen the picture of me going,
Yeah,
"Hi everybody,
it's my screensaver.
it's time for Twin Cities Live."
You're like, hey mom, I'm really proud of you.
no, I was behind the scenes.
That
So,
was really funny.
but yeah, no, I started working at the same space at a young age and didn't get to enjoy my summer vacations like I wish I went. So that's why I'm like, Cam, enjoy it. But once September hits,
No,
you
that's
better
right.
be paying rent,
That's
buddy.
damn straight.
But
Put that kid in the shape.
that kid's a good kid, so I don't have to worry
No,
about
he's
him.
just
but-
got to go try some stuff.
and that's what he said. Do it early. Because once you have kids, for the most part,
You're locked in.
or you're married and you need to help support a family or the family or your spouse, or they help support you, you can't be trying new things all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It used to be people would do the same thing their whole lives,
Yeah.
but now people are doing more than one career, which is sort of cool. Like our friend Shannon did morning shows, Shannon Holly. Now she works in.
She's your friend. I never met her.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. Well, our friend of the station. Now she works in
I thought the
like
station hated her.
Stop it. She works in a clinic where they do stuff like, plump up your lips.
No, she hated the station.
She did not. And she's very excited about it. She went back to school and it was very fun. So I can't wait to visit her and she can make me more good looking.
Let's see. Let's see if she listens to the podcast. Shannon, if you're listening, then make a comment and don't tell her.
I won't.
Liar.
I
She's
won't.
gonna text her and go,
I
just
won't.
make a
I
comment.
won't. I won't.
Shannon doesn't watch
Yeah.
our podcast.
I doubt she watches it.
No, Shannon, they're dying to have you back. Dying.
I am. That would
Thanks.
be nice. I didn't say having her on the show.
Whatever.
He's so sensy.
Because
It's my wedding week. I'm emotional.
It's his wedding week, and he's
I know.
realizing
It's
he's going
wedding
to.
week.
This wedding week, and I have 4 more days to get everything done.
What are you doing? Nothing? Does she do everything?
Yeah, what's on your to-do list?
Fold laundry.
Fold laundry, keep your emotions together.
And what?
Cook dinner for us tonight.
At what restaurant?
I was about to say, what restaurant will be getting the call this evening?
Taco Bell.
Nothing to get you plumped up for your suit and dress like
I know.
a couple of nights at Taco Bell.
I will save this. You got to watch Monday's podcast because I'm sure we'll have photos and videos.
Mm-hmm.
Stacey's going to be taking probably the embarrassing stuff, so she'll have it on her phone.
Yeah.
But
Take good pictures.
and by the way, people,
Okay.
I have no idea how this podcast is getting out to you because Alex has not showed me how to upload it or anything.
Oh, maybe it's not going anywhere.
So we'll see how it works. We'll record them,
Yay.
but who knows what happens after that?
I'll be sitting on the U.S.-Canadian border using strict Wi-Fi or a hotspot to
Hotspot,
upload
just
the
trying.
podcast.
It's gonna be-
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.